What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me, as always, is little brother Jace. Bro Shot, how we doing tonight?
Doing well. Still watching the Olympics, so that's cool. You know, it's a week, man. Almost done. Let's get it.
Yeah, I know. We're almost at the halfway point of the Olympics already. It's kind of wild.
Really? Gosh,
Yeah, I mean, because it's Wednesday, then we'll have a very quick Thursday and Friday. And we're like, oh, we're on to the second week. And it's always wild, especially the hours. I always have my step and my phone just telling me how many hours I've been on it. I would love to have my TV go, you've been watching this much of the Olympics.
whoa, I don't think we need to have that kind of judgment in our lives, okay? Like, whoa.
Yeah. So let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, and then we'll get into our big show tonight. Jamila Parks, booyah!
Boo, boo, boo.
What it is, it ain't, and what it ain't, it is. This is also true. Snake Eyes. Howdy, partner. My hat didn't want to come on. Blaze Harpley. What up, Jeff, Jace, and maybe even Chief? What's up, Movie Files crew? So we're hoping that Chief will show up this month. He's had a lot going on, so we're not expecting him tonight, but he might surprise us. But yeah, he's got boy, he's got it. I'm sure he'll tell us when he's ready, but a lot going on. Lost to Wallace. What up, Jeffrey Jace? And the crew. What up, Lost in? Rick H. Greetings, Centurions. Power Extreme. Thank you. David Thanos has a question. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
To try to change myself from a mid-carder to a superstar that's Hall of Fame worthy.
Let me give the mic to somebody who can actually get me over. Go.
Ooh, crickets. Justin Solo, movie crew, assemble. Jeff Jason the Chief. Rick Cage, chilling like a supervillain. Oh no. King Electra's here. The King is in the building. What's up, y'all? Royalty, what's going on? Let me say that one. All right. Lawson says, like button, engaged. Nice.
Ooh.
All right, good deal. Now we are officially caught up. Let's talk Crime 101.
We're not teaching you how to actually commit crimes on this podcast. I mean, it might go viral, but I don't think it's actually legal.
That would be frowned upon. We could direct them to criminology. What up, Mark A? It's Wednesday night. It's time to party. Lyles Movie Files. Excellent. Punch it, Chewie. Activate hyperdrive. Let's talk about Crime 101, or as I affectionately refer to it as Avengers Heat.
That was exactly what you said 2 seconds ago. I'm like, so how'd you like Avengers Heat?
So let's talk about it real fast for everybody who might not be familiar with it. Crime.
Wait, Jeff, shouldn't you be talking over us while we're supposed to be quiet in a movie theater?
They have no idea what you're referring to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we saw the movie, and some people beside us had not seen the previews, so they had to spell out everything that was happening in the movie to each other. The whole movie. It was awesome.
I'm sure everyone is very excited to hear about your trauma for that.
It was
people in movie theaters aren't the best. And then when Nicole Kidman tries to tell me why it's so important to go to theaters, this is what happens. Anyway, so what up, Maurice? How you doing tonight?
What's going on?
Everything I learned from Grand Theft Auto.
I am playing Saints Row the Third again. I'm learning a whole lot about myself.
Saw the preview. Hulk is a cop. It's an arc. Which movie? See, It's the exact problem, Jace. All right, so Crime 101 is this movie here, starring Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Halle Berry, and Barry Keoghan. And Nice connects them all. And yes, see, it's funny. See, even the tagline understands the MCU connection, bro. So,
Yeah.
based on the novella by Don Winslow. So, Crime 101 is one of those really cool, intricate stories where everyone and everything is connected. And Chris Hemsworth is playing the thief, master thief. Mark Ruffalo is playing the grizzled detective, kind of down on his luck. He's falling his way into his fourth marriage, and no daughter involved in this one. And he's trying to bring him down. He's trying to figure out how to track down this master thief, and it has some really nice echoes of Heat. And you could have your checklist. Yep, all this stuff is in place, and I'm not mad at it because it's not an outright ripoff. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, I can see the inspiration here, but it's all. And Halle Berry is an insurance broker, and she is aged, and I put that in massive quotation marks for the profession. So she's trying to become a partner, and she's starting to worry that she might have aged out her best chance to really capture the brass ring, if you will. And Barry Keoghan is another thief. He's a little bit more reckless, and he does not adhere to any code. He's reckless, he's violent, and it's just all about the loot. So he's all, give me the loot. And all these characters kind of converge, and it's really well done. I don't want to break down everything, but there is a young lady in the movie as well. Monica, how do you say Monica's last name?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's Monica from Scream, yes?
No.
No, she's that's Melissa. Monica is from Top Gun Maverick. Yes. Barbero, I believe is her last name, or how you pronounce her last name. And she's the one that's making Chris Hemsworth wonder, man, am I ready to throw it all away? Am I ready to stop being a thief? I don't want to be a player no more. Maybe it's time for me to settle down. So you can hear and say, oh yeah, that sounds like Heat. But I really loved how the director, Bart Layton, laid everything out where like it's all connected, and he transitions from scene to scene where it's like you think you're still looking at one character's perspective, then shifts off to another one. And it's like all this really cool angles, performances, directing, the whole deal. What did you think of this movie?
Okay. It has similarities to Heat. If you've seen Heat, you're going to do a check. You're like, oh, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But I remember watching Den of Thieves, and I was like, oh, you guys are really trying to crib as much as you can and give it to a new audience and, twist how everything goes. I think this one, if you haven't seen Heat, I think this one's a really good crime thriller entry. You don't know what everybody's motives are, which I thought was really good. And how the story unfolds is you're not gonna be, oh, I saw that. Oh, I totally saw that. Which I did. I really appreciated. Especially when you invest in a thriller, you don't want to see everything happen. You're like, oh, that was slick. That was slick. And I think they did a really good job of that. I don't know what it's going to do in the box office because it's Valentine's Day. I don't know it's weird because the trailer, like the marketing campaign it's a Valentine's Day movie. They focus on the subplot that Jeff was talking about, but it is a main part of the story, but it's going to be hard to say, hey, you want to go see this? And you're trying to, what's it about? It's about a thief. It's about it's got Halle Berry in it. It's got, Chris Hemsworth. You like Mark Ruffalo and things. Yeah. Okay. But for people who like good action and good thrills, I think I think people will watch it.
It's much more of a thriller than an action movie. And I think this film has really great chase scenes where I feel like a lot of movies just they can't do that anymore. I mean, what was the last great chase movie where it's like, oh, this chase scene was great?
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean, not knowing what Hollywood's budget is, but backing up streets on LA is probably not as easy as it used to be. And I could tell someone, I'm like, yeah, that reminds me of LA. Yep, traffic. Oh yeah, sign me up. 10 o'clock at night. That's
I
LA.
feel like there was a scene in there where there was some traffic, and you were like, "Yep," and it was funny because you were just like, "Dead on, absolutely accurate." It was not just like.
I mean, I was there for I think what was it, a month or two, and I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm on the 101, and there's traffic. Okay, noted.
You really had that look of this movie's not just putting this in an imaginary LA. This is the real.
Yeah, because it's funny because I'm watching Homeland. The movie, the show was on Showtime years ago, and they mentioned places in DC. I'm like, that's just in LaFont Plaza. That's not LaFont. Come on,
that's not LaFont Plaza.
Like, come on. So it was. I'm sure Jamelin could be like, if he sees the movie, he's like, yeah, that was filmed here. So,
well, you know who also is here? It's Chief. What up, though?
What up, though? What's going on?
Nice.
Cooling. I feel like maybe this is in your background, unless you have moved and didn't tell us. Unless you want to play a few on the keys for us, John Legend.
Maybe next week.
Tickle the ivory for us.
What's going on, fellas?
We are talking about Crime 101, the Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo movie, and really good stuff.
Oscar worthy.
I mean, I know you don't care about that stuff. I feel like, February, January are where they send a lot of movies to die. But I feel like I've seen a lot of way better than normal movies in January and now February. Like some of which will probably make it to my year-end recap top 10, top 20, because way better than I expected. And this one is really well done. David Thado says this is an easy sell to the wife. Hey, let's go to the movies so I can see Halle Berry and you can see Hemsworth.
I mean, I think that might be a sell. I mean, that might be the way to sell it.
There you go.
I think it's fun.
I remember when I went to LA, it happens to be when one of the major award shows going on, the traffic was insane.
Hey, what up, though? Justin Solo. What's going on, man? How you feeling? Pack Rat, what's up, baby? How you feeling? Parks, what's good? What's good? You know what I mean? Good to be seen and not viewed, brother. Good to be seen and not viewed. I did love Superman. Wasn't expecting it, but that's how it is. Sometimes when when you're not looking for love, that's when you find it. Pookin' for pub,
Warren's house,
pookin' for nub in all the wrong places, baby. You know what I mean? But I'm King of Collectives. What's going on, Marker? Thanos, what's up, man? Oh man, you know what I mean? I'm out here. Snake Eyes, what's up?
So, would you recommend that she see this movie?
Wallace.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think Chief would enjoy it.
Have you seen the trailers for this one, Chief?
What was the name of it again?
Crime 101.
No,
this one.
No, I have not. I didn't even know that. It's my first time hearing of the movie, but that's why I come here to Lyle's Movie Files to learn of the new food movies coming out. How would I know if I didn't come here?
How indeed. So the Super Bowl was this weekend, and boy, I watched maybe a minute of the game because I didn't time. I was checking the score on Bleacher Report because I was like, all right, great. I'm closing in on the halftime show. But Bleacher Report lied to me, so I had to watch some of the game. And boy, I really do not have no regrets about missing that game at all.
bro.
It's like, yeah, this is a good one to miss.
It might be the first time in I don't know how long I did not watch a Super Bowl from start to finish. Like, I went to sleep. I was like, yo, I'm gonna lay down third quarter.
Oh, that yeah.
It was nothing happening. My parlays were tanking at that point. And
did you have the one a streaker?
Let me tell you something, bro. I missed my parlay. I had like an 8-leg parlay for like a plus 600, right? I had $40 on it, right? And I missed it by one. I'm telling you, man. And Jim Jackson Smith, this fool did not get the 5 catches. That's what I had him. They wouldn't, you know, when you're doing the parlays, they only let you go down so far, man. And they did not let me get that that 5th catch on. Oh wait, hold on. No, it was more than so here's the parlay itself.
Oh man,
it's not coming up.
Yeah, my screen ain't gonna let you. Here it goes.
Nah.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Absolutely
you can see all those green checks and then one red in the middle.
Yeah, I see that red.
So you see all the greens though?
Yeah.
All of the greens hit.
Drake made 100+ yards. That's it. Wow. Cooper cut 10 plus yards. I mean,
Bro, that was my parlay.
That's unfortunate.
Wow.
You were very close.
You know, and like I said,
what's up, Michael Solis?
Just one didn't hit. So whatever.
David Thanos has a question. What was the last trailer Chiefs saw? Now I mentioned the Super Bowl for a reason, because I know it used to be this is when you could see all the really cool new trailers for basically the rest of the year from the Super Bowl. And now they're like, hey, let's put it out the week of or the week before. And like, then it's not a Super Bowl commercial. And I have even less reason to care about the Super Bowl, which reminds me, I need to delete that from the DVR. Unless, I don't know. I may want to revisit the halftime show. That was cool.
They have that on YouTube. You don't have to waste.
Yeah, right. Free up the DVR. What trailers did you all see? Those of you who watched it. I watched The Mandalorian, and that was a real teaser trailer. Jay's thumbs down to it. Hey, Chief, did you see that one?
Yes. I want to say I did see the Mandalorian trailer.
What did you learn from it?
I learned that they can turn anything into a movie. Because what was wrong with the show?
There's nothing wrong with the show. If you want to end the series on a movie, that's fine. But based on that trailer, this is a teaser trailer. We're used to seeing full-on trailers in the Super Bowl. It's you put your 30-second Top Gun Maverick. We know what we're in for. This was Grogu and Mandalorian are having a movie. It was,
you know, but here's the problem with that, Jace. You're now charging us $200 to watch Disney Plus. Well, those who are gonna pay.
Oh, okay.
How dare you put out a movie where now I have to go and pay for a movie on a platform that I'm already paying $200 a year to see? That's just disrespectful as hell.
Well, they'll
It's
say,
coming
hey,
out, what, May? Somebody
It's still a disrespectful ass thing to do.
I'm paying for it'll be there for you on Disney Plus.
I'm paying for, unless it comes out simultaneously.
No.
So then it's disrespectful. It's
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. Give me my $200, and I'm gonna start putting the shows on in the theaters on you, like Stargirl with DC, right?
Yeah.
Remember we were paying that DC thing, and then they were like, "Oh, Stargirl, go to a regular station now," and we were like, "Well, that was the best thing on DC." And now you've moved it to now I'm paying for DC right now, and you've moved Stargirl to a regular channel.
That reminds me, I need to check to make sure I cancel my DC Plus. Wait, they canceled it for me.
Right. But it was just so disrespectful because I'm like, well, what's the purpose of me paying if they're going to just throw it on TV? And that's how I feel about The Mandalorian. I'm not saying the movie's going to be bad or good or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, damn, you got me paying for Disney Plus, and now you're throwing things that I watch on Disney Plus into the theaters where I have to pay it again. So, maybe it's just me.
It's not. It's more of a for stuff like that. You could just watch them on Disney Plus. Like I feel like they're not gonna have anything really monumental on it where it's gonna be like, oh man, you really needed to see it in theaters, because that's one of those deals where it's like, yeah, all right, cool. I will see it when it's on Disney Plus. Thanks, guys. I'll catch y'all in the fall or just in time for Thanksgiving or Christmas special, whatever. I'll watch it then.
Parks,
King
man.
Collector said you got to catch Disney Plus on the Black Friday sale to lock in that price.
Well, that's a whole year away. And for to answer your question, yes, you got to have everything hit on a parlay. Everything got to hit one off. You lose the whole thing.
Yeah, Michael Solis is feeling your pain.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's disrespectful, man. That you got to pay and then still go and pay. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, man. But I've been running into a lot of things lately that just don't make sense. So, yeah, what are you gonna do?
I wish I had an answer for you.
There's no answer. The answer is there is none. There is no spoon. You know,
David Thanos. So I saw the whole Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I don't think they didn't have that many trailers.
No, they really didn't. I think I watched to make sure. Like I looked on YouTube. I think it was Monday, just because I must have missed some because I know they're having movies this year. So which ones did I have? I missed, and it was the Ryan Gosling movie. It looks interesting. Was it Hail Mary? Supergirl. The 2 seconds of Mandalorian and Grogu. In the Minions and Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And Super Mario. I think those are the 5 I remember.
Mario.
Did I miss any? That's sad. I know I've watched those trailers and did not have to suffer through the Super Bowl. If they Black Widow, this next Mando movie coming out, how much exactly? They're not doing that anymore. That was their quick. Let's gas them for all they're worth. They're just coming to Disney Plus whenever they decide. So like Fantastic Four, they didn't do that with. I mean, it's just the regular release schedule. Maybe it's 45 days, maybe it's 90 days. Who knows? But I think that'll be the real test for this one. If Mandalorian can make money at the box office, will we see more Star Wars movies? Because I don't know. We'll see on that end. I just feel like it's one of those you can't put it back in the box and go, all right, this is the way you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back to theaters and pay, and you're never gonna see it again. It's like, yeah, I can just wait y'all out. I've got Disney Plus for those of y'all who do, and I'll just wait. I don't have to go to the theater. To Jace's point, when we saw Crime 101, there's this lady to the side of him who was getting on my nerves. She just talked to her friend the whole movie.
Oh, this was in a theater.
Yeah. And it was one of the press screens. And it was just like, gosh, why are you so chatty? I feel like people don't understand how to go and be part of the audience of movies anymore. Like there's some stuff where like you shouldn't be talking to your friend, period, in a movie theater. And she was doing that. I'm whispering so nobody can hear me. Whisper. There wasn't. And it was like I kept doing a turn and I'm just like, gosh, shut up. And Jason's just, oh, make it stop. If people don't understand that, and they were the same group where they tell us before every one of these, please turn your phone off. We don't want to have security come and take you out. And like, not the Jason Statham take you out. It's just like, hey, come on outside. Don't be rude. And after the phone, hey, what's going on? Oh, just like, so yeah, it's so.
Did you
weird.
tell her? Did you tell her to shut up?
No, I did not.
Jace?
It was press for I decided not to get.
Sometimes you got to say, hey, listen, I'm gonna need you to shut up. And if you got a problem, tell your man to come talk to me. And then that's it. You know what I mean?
It definitely. I mean, I didn't notice it the whole movie. I think it was the last maybe half hour. It was okay. Seriously, like we get it. You're intending. If you don't like this movie, that's one thing. But it seemed like she liked it, but she kept explaining it to her friend that obviously was not paying attention to the movie. That she just was not getting it. It was like, yeah, just come on, just let it play out. It'll be cool. Like,
and the only time I really don't mind it is if I go to a kids movie and little kids are, talking or whatever. It's whatever. And they're little kids, they're talking, they're doing whatever they're doing, little kids do. I'm fine with that. But grown people, that irritates the mess out of me.
And I feel like maybe with a horror movie with the well-timed, don't go in there, that could work. A comedy where, everybody's just kind of laughing anyway, so long as they're not trying to be the funny person in the audience. But for a drama and thriller, we just need quiet. That's all. Anyway, King Collector is saying he pays $4.99 a month for that
For
Disney
what?
Plus.
Oh.
Disney Plus.
You can get Disney Plus if you sign up for Verizon and different things. They break it down. I think for whatever reason, I think I'm on a plan like that, but I don't watch ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm.
How else would you know what's going on in the sports world? Hey, Chief, let me tell you this. The Cowboys are going to be back this year.
Yeah. I expect them to be
Thanos doesn't care.
Hey man, you do what you got to do, Thanos. You know what I mean? But that's why you're the master of chaos, the snap.
Right.
Look,
he's behind you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Movies are interesting nowadays, man. I try to stay out of them. That's probably why whenever we get on these things at the end of the year and you're like, what movies did you see? And I'm like,
I mean, they do put them on streaming networks so you could watch them.
Yeah. And then I usually, if I go to the movie theater, I'm usually that 10 a.m. dude. You know what I mean? I'm in there at 10 a.m. on a weekday, like Monday at 10 a.m. And then I'm in there with the old guy.
No, actually, you are the old guy.
You know what? The older guy.
There you go. Well, so what is one of those movies where you're like, I need to get there at 10:30 to watch this one?
Let's see. What have been one of those movies? And I don't think I saw anything like that this year, but the year before, did I see Werewolves early? Was Werewolves like 2024?
Yeah, I think so.
I might have saw Werewolves. I saw a couple of movies. Like most of the movies I went to see that year were earlies.
You didn't see anything last year that you needed to go to early?
I don't know if I saw anything. I'm trying to think what I went to the movie theater to see. And next week I'll get on the piano and play you guys one of my favorite melodies. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that were there that many great movies this year. I mean, were there great movies this year?
You're talking about in 2025 or
right? That's what I'm saying. I don't think I went to the movies and saw anything. Like my movies were really kind of like I watched some stuff on the TV. I paid for some stuff I think on Amazon that came through. But
I mean, we watched Ballerina. That was one last year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but we watched it at home.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I'm saying I didn't go to the movie theater to watch many movies last year. I'm saying I watched most of my movies experience last year was from the house. I think I might have went twice.
That. Yeah.
And Sinners was one of them.
Yes. Fantastic Four.
Okay.
You saw Final Destination, right?
No, I watched that at home.
Okay. Did you see him?
No.
Please keep it that way.
It tasted nasty.
Just keep it that way.
Yeah. It looked crazy from the trailer, and I was like, oh, I don't like this trailer. You know what I mean? Like when you see the trailer and then you're thinking to yourself, that doesn't look good. Like this is the trailer.
Saw Predator. Saw that one.
I saw that at home.
Thunderbolts.
I saw Predator at home. I might have
Thunderbolts.
saw Predator a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. The
Oh, wow.
Badlands, right?
Yes,
with
sir.
the yeah, oh yeah. It was like 2 weeks ago I saw that. That's what I'm saying.
David Thanos just saw Fantastic Four and Superman. Yeah, you can't report kids in the theaters and get to like 5 or 10 of them a year.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Nosferatu, that garbage.
Captain America, Fantastic Four, Weapons. Oh, and Thunderbolts and Captain Four. Yeah. That terrible vampire movie.
It was an awful vampire movie to me. I don't even know how that thing works. We make fun. I make fun of it all the time. You know, if you've been here, you already heard me making fun of it.
What's up, Henry G?
Henry G, what up, though?
Cannot complain, sir. How about you?
So, yeah. So, like I said, most of my movies are at home. I bow and buy them at home. I go to Lyle's Movie Files. I see which ones are good, and then I just wait a month, and they're on Prime.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, is there anything on your list now that you're looking forward to see?
Yeah, we went over those movies the last time I was on. We went over a whole bunch of movies, and I may even got them in my phone still if we went to them. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. Supergirl comes out this year.
What do you think about that trailer? That one, they just threw out a new one for that.
I didn't see the new trailer, and it's funny because I saw the Minions trailer, I saw the He-Man trailer, and I saw another trailer, and I don't remember what it was. And I did not see the Supergirl trailer, and I meant to watch it because I don't quite remember seeing if I saw a Supergirl trailer.
I feel like I did see you in the text thread.
I think I did, but for whatever reason, I'm loopy. I think I did. Yeah, I did watch it. Something happened with her. Yeah, I did watch it. My mind is it's not good anymore.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
It happens to us older
I'm
guys.
having the what's my man Russell Crowe experience right now.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, and that's me. There's nothing beautiful about mine. It's just, you know what I mean?
Just the mind.
Yeah, it's just the mind that's just going, that's just losing its function. So,
what are you looking at, Jace?
I know. Listen.
Oh, you're just looking intently. David Thanos, what movies did you see, and can we get dang good or garbage rating on them?
Man, I know Weapons was good, right? You enjoyed Weapons. I enjoyed Weapons. Superman came out last year, right?
Yeah,
that was good. What else did we see?
Have you seen anything this year?
This year, no. So what has dropped this year?
Did you see The Rip?
You know what? I meant to go watch The Rip, but I've been ripping and running around here, and I haven't had a chance to go see and rip with The Rip yet. But I heard The Rip was interesting.
I liked it.
And see, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go and watch The Rip this weekend. No, I can't this weekend. I'm gonna rip and run Monday of next week. I'm gonna slot aside a time, and I'm gonna sit there with a bag of ice cream.
A bag of ice cream.
A bag of ice cream.
I was just making sure I heard you correctly. Okay.
All right. Bag of ice cream.
Right next to the box. Right next to the box of wine.
One of those we've seen.
No shit. Oh man.
Let's make a movie called The Run.
Hey, let me tell you, you have no idea, Thanos. You have no idea, man. You know what I mean? It's been a run.
So
a bag of ice cream, yeah. It's like what?
Yeah, that tripped me out. So Mercy, I liked. Jace, you like Mercy?
Yeah, Mercy was good.
What's that about?
So Chris Pratt has to argue that he did not kill his wife to an AI judge played by Rebecca Ferguson, and it really has gotten trashed by critics. And I mean, look back through on Rotten Tomatoes to see where the audience is falling on this, but it is really, really not getting a lot of love. And it's so bad that Chris Pratt was like, "Oh man, am I still a movie star?" So like on the audience, man, I don't know why this is doing so poorly, but here, because I feel like this is going to be one of those movies where it finds a whole other life when it comes on home video. And people are gonna be like, "Oh man, why didn't anybody tell us about this?" So here it is right now on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
24% critics out of
Mm.
167, 82% audience score. So it's a huge difference. So that's 1,000 plus verified ratings from people versus 167. It is, I mean, wow, that's a huge discrepancy just in the sense of, hey, a whole lot more people went to see it than the critics, and they loved it. I mean, it would be, I mean, you would think with so many more people who've seen this versus the critics, maybe if it was a bad movie, it would be something like 50%. That's a crazy discrepancy. But anyway, I liked it. I thought it was cool, and it was not long, which was even better. Watch on Fandango at home, stream now. So maybe you can watch it right now, Chief.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm still perplexed by that one. It just
Do the Fandango.
all right.
Yeah. All right. I'll check it out.
Last note I saw was Back to the Future 40th anniversary. Woo, that was a good experience. Chamberlain, what did you think of Mercy? This one had Minority Report vibes. This King Collector, it does. It's one of those, it's funny because for so many of these movies for us, it's still way top of mind. Like, oh, that's like this movie that came out in 95. Like Heat came out in 1995. And I know we just watched it, but I'm like, I didn't feel like it was a 1995 movie. It's like, I mean, it was a really well done movie, but good grief. It's like it's just locked in like a crime heist movie. It's trying to be like Heat. And that was kind of interesting just looking at these movies where it's like, oh, it's kind of like this. And it's like, well, that was 30 years ago. It's a whole other generation of moviegoers who could see that movie and not have seen Heat or Minority Report or whatever. So David Thanos, Heat absolutely holds up. To me, it's the best example of the cop and robber movie or drama heist thriller. It's just excellent.
Yeah. And the both of them have their flaws in Marriage and Code. I mean, both of them both the villain and the cop have their edges, and you don't want to sympathize with the villain, but you're kind of, you're not as bad as we think. We have been led to believe bad guys are, and I think that's another thing that Crime 101 does a good job of. I think that's if it can find the audience, it'll be fine. Because I was looking at the box office for Mercy. It had a $60 million budget, but it made 50. And I think
you really know the snowstorm killed its box office potential.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those. There are no asterisks in that, but it's one of those. I think again, like I said, when it gets to home video, when it gets to home rental, I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, this was better." Oh, the critics suck. I mean, because you think it's 167 critics, but there have been 1,000 people who have been paying their money said, "Yo, this is actually good." I mean, that's the kind of discrepancy. You're just like, do I really trust the critics or do I trust the people who go pay money? I mean, this isn't Black Adam where the critics are 50% and the audience is in the 70, 80. This is a whole critics saying this movie sucked. It was trash. But the people are saying, no, this is good. I think that's one of those you looking like I got to go with the people who pay money.
I would, as a person. I mean, I try to base my reviews on if I had to pay money for this, what would I say? I mean, I get to see most of them free, but I sure remember every weekend in college going and paying to go see the movies, and not all of them were great. So, yeah.
All right, Jeff, you use that. If you were taking, college Jeff was taking a date to see that movie, would it be a good investment?
I would think so. Yeah. One, I've got a student ID, and two, I thought the movie was good and it wasn't long. Yeah. There I go. Anyway, let me pull up Jalen's comments because I think it's very true. It was decent, not dang decent. It was decent. If you saw the trailer, went to see it, and didn't like it, I feel like that's on you. What else did they want from it? It was just as advertised.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Man,
It
gives
is-
you the movie in the first 5 minutes. Here it is. If you don't like it, just walk out. You didn't want to see it anyway.
I mean, don't watch the movie in the first place. I feel like sometimes, because how you said they were advertising Crime 101, it's like, it's not really a movie. This is the movie.
I mean, it's been laid out in that. Mercy was one of those movies. The trailer last year told you what this movie was. It was as soon as they pulled the trailer, this is the movie. Go. If you were not excited to see it, you should have stayed home. It was not bashing any group or anything. It was, we're telling a futuristic story in a different world. Enjoy.
It wasn't a different world than where you came from.
What?
This was simply the future. David Thanos. Is Hail Mary about Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball deep and then glaring at his receiver for not catching it? That is the Aaron Rodgers story. What else came out so far this year that I have enjoyed? Let me go back up to the top. So the Rip really like Mercy. I watched this movie called Standout, the Ben Carr story, Ben Care story. It's about a wrestler, and growing up, where he was born, he has some deformities in his skull and his face, so he looked a little disfigured. And the doctors were like, he can't get involved in any physical activity. It's a documentary. I thought it was really good. One of the better documentaries I've seen in a really long time. And people we meet on vacation. This is a brownie points. Watch it with your significant other on Valentine's Day if you do not have any outside plans. This was really good, funny when it's supposed to be, and doesn't take itself too seriously. Well laid out and good story. So far, the movies I've seen this year have been good, and that's amazing. I don't know if I'm just watching the right stuff and avoiding the stuff that looks terrible, like Wuthering Heights. That does not look like a movie I would enjoy.
Is that coming out Friday?
It's coming out Friday for the Valentine's Day crowd.
Yeah. I mean, I did not read that in high school, but I can understand. That's a movie you keep bringing it out for a new generation. I mean, it's you put new actor in here. Let's do the exact same thing they did in the last movie and try and see if it sticks. I mean, I'm sure that will do well at the box office.
When was 2006? No, when was the last time this movie came out? Alrighty, let's try it this way. 35 film and TV adaptations. Jeez.
I mean, again, and just throw it out there. Throw one on TV, one on streaming service, and one in the movie.
Good grief. They had the more recent ones. 92, 1998 TV movie, 2003 MTV modern day adaptation with Erica Christensen, 2009 an ITV two-part series, 2011 Kayla Scoldario and James Housen, and then this one. Good grief.
They're gonna get it right.
Jamlin, I also saw Send Help. It was fun. A tad bit longer than it needed to be. I want a little more payoff at the end, but if you like Sam Raimi, you'll probably dig it. That one I do have on my list. No, I've been watching the Olympics. My free time it's on basically 24/7. And then when they start repeating things, it's like 2 a.m. It's like, I need to go to sleep. So no. Yeah. I hope to soon. Send Help looks good. Hey, Chief, you a fan of Reacher?
I am.
I finally watched the show, like all
good.
the 3
All of
seasons that we got so far. Yeah.
Okay.
Going on a hard binge. I really liked it. And my father-in-law was playing the Tom Cruise one. And I'm just like, man, Tom Cruise is great in most of the things he does, but boy, from reading a little bit about Jack Reacher, like, this is not that dude. And
5'7" Reacher.
Yeah, and then watching a real life action figure play Reacher, totally different. And I'm torn because I'm like, if I were to do a live action G.I. Joe, would I want him to be Duke? And would that also handicap everyone else from fitting into the roles that they should? Because not everybody's going to look him eye to eye.
No,
He's
he
a
can't be
mountain
Duke.
man.
Absolutely.
But I mean, he kind of looks like Duke.
Yeah, but he's packed. I mean, he's about 50 pounds of muscle, too big.
Like really.
I mean, because you're like kind of like. I mean, he's just standing by people like, "Hey, what's going on, dude? Okay, just can you sit down or something, dude?"
You watched it, Jace, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. So it's good, man. It's funny because it's. I was watching the Wedding Ringer the other day with Kevin Hart.
Yes.
And he was the stuttering guy in it, and it always makes me laugh when I see him in that role, and then I see him as Reacher. You remember he was the guy who was the you remember he was stuttering in it? He was
I did not.
They were like, yeah, you and then he did the little thing with his chest, and she was like, he couldn't get through his lines.
Oh no. I don't remember him in that at all. I'm trying to find a picture of him wearing a shirt. I feel kind of weird.
I still remember him from Smallville, where he actually became Aquaman, and was like, dude, you make John Welland look small. Like, okay, come on.
Well, I mean, not that was some grand feat, but here's
there he is to the right next to the Avion. Isn't that him?
It is. It's crazy because he is like gigantically ripped up compared to this.
Yeah.
If I were like him, I would be like, yeah, I'm not wearing a shirt either.
That movie, that's one of my favorite movies, man. The Wedding Ringer. That joint has me crying.
Yeah. Jalen, he really has the whole deal of what I would think Duke would look like, but he is they have to do the opposite of like Kiefer Sutherland and Tom Cruise and CGI shrink him down a little bit. But yeah.
I don't know, man. If you look at the Wedding Ringer, he doesn't look that tall. I think
he's 6'3".
He's tall.
Towering over.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, but Hollywood, everybody's 5'7".
If that.
But in a G.I. Joe movie, everybody would be 6 foot. What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in G.I. Joe, you cannot be shorter than 5'11".
Yeah, you can't be that small in a G.I. Joe movie, man. These are
American
specimens.
I mean, based on how he actually looks in real life, he looks like Sergeant Slaughter compared to all the rest of the Joes. I mean, it's all right. You need these guys to look like they're running. This dude is the drill sergeant big. It's like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I
get that. Slaughter wishes he were in that kind of shape.
I get that line too, man. I get like I'm built like a fridge. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
So with that thinking, because I'm like, this dude needs to be in something more high profile. I mean, Reacher is excellent. I'm looking forward to season 4, and I will actually be able to watch it and not go, oh yeah, Reacher's one of those shows I mean to watch. I'm so happy with that.
You know who's big? The dude he fought.
Good gosh.
Now that is a big man.
He was 7'2". Maybe get him to play Sergeant Slaughter or Gung Ho.
Jeff. When I was young, I thought I was half bad, and so I remember I was eating at he doesn't look that tall, right? With the rest of those guys, it's not like he's because Kevin Hart, he still looks kind of short, but that dude doesn't. He looks. So I was eating at the Fridays in Greenbelt, and I'm sitting at the table, and all of a sudden the shadow is like standing over my table. So I remember I turned. I was, I'm mugged up. I got my food. I'm like, who the hell is standing on my table? So I mug up, and I turn, and I just keep looking up and up and up. And it was one of the offensive linemen for the Maryland Terps. And I remember I looked, and my neck was like, oh, nah. I was like, let me get back to this meal. I mean, some dudes are just huge. And that's how that dude reminded me of that reaching for it. I was looking, I was like, oh, that reminds me of that lineman. It's just a big dude. Like, I gotta think about this one.
Yeah.
And
him playing Zangief makes sense to me. It's yeah, you guys got the right one.
So is it the Zangief in the new Street Fighter or?
Yeah, he's playing Zangief in Street Fighter.
He
can pull it off, man.
That dude is just insane. It's like, good grief. I mean, every time he was in the scene, it's like, yo, he makes Alan Rickson. How do you say his last name? Either way, he made him look so small.
Yeah, he did, man.
I was like, there's no way. He's 7'2". Crazy. And he was not like some chumpy, like, oh, he's really skinny. It's like, sheesh. This guy's massive. There it is.
Yeah.
We can get him to play Sergeant Slaughter. He's already wearing the tank top. And there you go. Problem solved.
Yeah, I think if your drill sergeant is that big, all right, I got a couple extra reps. Okay, fine.
Guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So about Street Fighter, where are you on that? Have you decided you're excited about it yet or no?
You talking to me?
Yeah, both of y'all.
Oh, Jace?
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I will be in the paying audience to watch Street Fighter. I think it could be fun. I think they see that by the amount of work they did on the casting, I think they see a potential. Hey, we can make this a franchise if we get it right. All we have to do is just play some homage to the video game, not go making Guile the hero. This thing will be fine.
Isn't Guile the hero though?
No.
Oh,
I mean, dancing Guile? No. Yeah. I mean, I think the Mortal Kombat movie basically survived, I think, because it was during the pandemic. Because if they had come with that new dude is the main character of that in the theaters, I think they wouldn't have got to the sequel. I think there was enough people watching it on HBO Max. They're like, yeah, it's a great movie. We're good. But they bought it.
Jace, I know you are absolutely thrilled that Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz have officially signed up for The Mummy 4. How excited are you for it?
Jonathan's coming back too. OTEP is coming. Man, yeah, they're bringing the whole band back.
What's the name back?
I said it. I didn't say Imhotep. I meant the Magi warrior leader.
Oded? Him?
Oded.
Oh, hold on. Who's coming? Who all is going to be in there now?
Okay.
Who else going to be in there?
The lead from Mummy 2. Everybody except, I guess, maybe the bad guy's not coming back.
What's his name? Brandon Fraser?
Yeah.
Brandon Fraser is definitely coming back.
Hold on. Isn't Brandon Fraser like 500 pounds now?
Hey, man.
He's lost that weight.
Okay.
Yeah, he lost that weight, and I think they said half of that weight was because he was so injured from doing stunts from the Mummy. So this time they will be like stunt double. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought he got a big guy, man. I thought he became a big guy. Because he did that. What was the whale or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was really him, right? Or did they put a suit on him?
That's what he looks like now.
Okay. All right.
I mean, get him a little physical training, but I mean, it's not like he needs to be. I mean, how old is he? I mean, his character should be older. So, maybe
no. I mean, listen, I'm not. I didn't know I thought he was. I thought he got a little out of shape, man. Okay, that's all I was saying. I thought he was going through some things. Yeah, I thought he was, going through some life changes. He kind of let himself go a little bit, and
it's called Get That Oscar, Chief.
I read a little bit about the story with why he basically got blacklisted from Hollywood, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm glad. I think that's why everybody was happy to see him back.
I'm blacklisted too.
You do some things, Chief.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It was the 80s.
90s, 2000s.
So he got the Oscar for The Whale then.
Yeah, it was well worth it.
Okay, I never saw the movie.
Rachel hasn't aged, still looks good. Yeah. So you're excited about it.
Yeah.
It sounds like Chief is excited now that he knows that Brendan Fraser hasn't
I'm
let
not
himself
excited at all, man. I'm kind of disappointed they keep bringing back that franchise. I feel like I'm sorry, man. It's like Jurassic Park. Let it go, man. It's had its day. It is what it is, man. But you know what, man? I hope it does well because I'm a Brandon Fraser fan. I
You
like
just don't
his
want to watch
movies.
this movie.
No, I like his movies, man. I think The Whale might be one of the only ones I haven't seen. I did enjoy, I enjoyed Traffic. I've enjoyed, what's the he was in Traffic. You gave that look.
I forgot. But
Yeah. The joint with old girl,
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
Dang the devil!
that was hilarious. Like,
Hey, yeah. Bedazzled is crazy, bro.
I don't remember what the original was, but that one is so freaking hilarious.
I
It's
just
like,
want to give 110%. I want to go out there and just give 110%. I think my teammates know I need to give 110%. I just like to give it 110%. You know, I just like to go out there.
Oh man.
I mean, just like a random sweating, and then he's like, "So, what are you doing?" "Oh, well, I'm getting off in 10 minutes." "Oh, well, I'm sure you're ready to go, right?" Yeah. You gave me a 10.
Dang the devil! Dang the devil! Hey, that's what I'm saying. Brandon Fraser is all right with me, man. He's all right with me, man.
I'm looking. It says search Amazon. I'm trying to figure out if that means it is available to watch.
Oh, Bedazzled?
Yeah, because
Oh,
gosh, that would
that's a
be
funny
a
movie, man.
very funny watch along. Oh man, that one. It's got to be the Mummy Meets Fast and Furious, right? There's talk that Henry Cavill's going to be the villain in the Mummy.
Okay.
Good. It was good. Play good.
We played good. Good, it was good. We played good. I just want to play good.
I mean, every scenario in there
the
was
drug
hilarious.
dealer. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, I really need to see if that is available for people to watch because that would be really funny. Let me see. Where is Bedazzled's Dreaming?
Gin is made from the flower juniper, which this libation is made from. Oh man,
There's nowhere to watch.
No. I literally have it somewhere.
Yes,
I have it too.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent movie though. Excellent movie.
Man. Gosh.
Yes,
That's what it was. Hilarious. Yes, it is, man. I wish there was somewhere we could put it on. Yes, the drug kingpin was. Oh man.
Oh yeah. I don't speak Spanish. Oh, I speak Spanish. Started yelling phrases.
Yeah, because somebody put that on after watching the Bad Bunny concert. This is me.
Oh man.
It's not that one.
I speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish.
Oh,
yeah. Hey man, yeah.
I feel like maybe you're not talking about the one from 1955. Let me know which one you're talking about. There are a lot of decent comedies back in that time that people don't talk about. What are some other ones? See, I've got Bedazzled on DVD. Can't take me offline. I got it
on DVD somewhere too, bro.
Oh, word. Hey, listen, y'all in the chat watching along. Let us know if you have Bedazzled where you can watch it. Because, gosh, I would love to do that one.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley?
Oh,
not quite sure if you're ready for this.
Hola. Yeah,
oh
man.
Gosh, you do. 20.
Elizabeth Hurley, she's still around.
Yeah, not just around.
B.
Step up, oh, can't do that one. Let's go with this one. There you go. I watched a horrible movie because she was in it.
Oh, is that the one her son made?
Yeah, horrible.
Oh man, you roasted that one. You were just like, oh my god,
it had it coming. This is 2026 Liz Hurley.
Okay, yeah. So she's still there.
Where else would she be?
Somewhere else.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Bedazzled is you got to rent it. It's $4 everywhere. It's streaming nowhere, which makes no sense.
It's
Okay,
silly.
so confession time.
All right, Usher.
I don't know how I got on it. I was sitting on the couch. My mother might have been like, I'm gonna put on a movie, and she put on the movie, and she put on
I like how you're blaming your mom for this, but please proceed.
Well,
Basic Instinct.
I forgot the movie name.
I'm trying to think of the actor's name. He gets killed by Darth Maul in the first joint.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
And he did the joint with Pamela Anderson.
Oh, The Naked Gun.
Yeah. So that was on. I did end up watching The Naked Gun. So that was last year. That was the last year.
Thoughts on The Naked Gun, Chief?
Huh?
What'd you think about it?
It was funny. I'll give it that. It was funny. It was funnier than I thought it was gonna be. It's decent. It was decent, man. And I like the way they show respect to Leslie Nielsen.
But not Nordberg.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't give my man no OJ no love, but they gave Leslie Nielsen, man, that love like a mug. But they did something with OJ.
They did. You know, the problem with it was, for me, those other movies are so much better. And I felt like Liam Neeson was trying so hard to be like, yep, I can do it. And it really made me appreciate Leslie Nielsen's performance so much more. Because I felt like when they announced him, this is great casting. And I've seen him do stuff that's been funny before. But it was just like, man, they're trying so hard to be funny. And I felt like he was feeling the stress of trying to make the scenes funny, where it wasn't a natural thing. Right? With Leslie Nielsen, it just felt like, I've been swimming in raw sewage and I love it, was something that he would say. Whereas everything that they were having Liam Neeson say, I was like, yeah, that joke doesn't make sense. That's terrible.
Yeah, but it was Leslie Nielsen's baby, man. I think you can't. Sometimes the original actor who did it, you can't really. It's his baby. He did it the best. You know, that's why the remakes are always so bad. Because the person who came and did it first, it was their child, their baby, and you're just coming along and you've already seen it, and you're trying to come behind it, and you know what I mean. And we like how many remakes has failed? Total Recall remake, garbage. What's the remake of the other?
Chief, man, you need a whole other phrase for that one.
I heard the Running Man remake was garbage.
Again, you're giving garbage a little bit too much leeway here. That is like the sewage underneath the waste management system. That were those two remakes. They were awful. Just like, why? We thought these were remotely good ideas. Just terrible.
So most of the time you get a remake, it's not that good, man.
I've seen some good ones. Those are probably the two of the worst examples you could possibly use. They're really bad.
It was. They were. I heard. Like I said, I know for sure the one was bad. I saw that garbage.
So Mark A said that Tubi might be showing up, which is then prompting me to go to Tubi's website, which I'm not sure if I've ever seen. Also, they have the Dukes of Hazzard, the beginning movie. Wow.
What? The Exorcist. That sounds The Exorcist, the beginning.
Yeah, Tubi's interesting. They've got just if there was a filter for movies, they lost theirs. It's just like, whatever. We'll put whatever on here.
What's the one that always comes up on Bravo? Oh, no, not Bravo. Big Brother. Is that Tubi?
That is Pluto.
I because we talked about watching some of the older seasons of Big Brother, and I was like, all right, let me see what's actually on Pluto. And if you want the wasteland of movies, I mean, it's like if y'all would stop having these streaming services and just let them be on Netflix, I may watch some of these movies. They're bad. I don't need to watch them, but why do we need you guys to have these movies? I should be able to watch this bad movie on Netflix that used to be able to send me a CD or a DVD of this horrible movie and I would just live with it versus we need it on Howdy or whatever the heck random streaming service they have.
I won't let you sit up here and hate on Pluto and Tubi. They're free. And so they're perfectly fine to have whatever junk they want to put on there because they'll have stuff like Predator or have stuff like Prey on there.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's my problem. Pluto is free and it has ads. Netflix makes you pay a fee. It still has ads. That's why I got a problem. It's like, at least give me some content for this. I'm still watching the same dang on commercials.
Exactly. David Thanos says, here's a list of comedy movies that came out when Bedazzled arrived. Scary Movie, Big Mama's House, The Replacements, Me, Myself, and Irene. Man, comedy movies were great back in the day.
And Me, Myself, and Irene was
The
great.
Replacements are is an underrated movie too.
I like that. I think that one just came in under its budget required them probably to have 10. And what they actually made in theaters probably like $10 million. And they're like, oh, we aren't going to do it. It's like, just give it a sequel.
Who's in 18?
That was Leslie Nielsen, Bradley Cooper,
Rampage Jackson.
Leslie Nielsen? That's what's up.
It was. Wait, you haven't seen that movie?
Not with Leslie Nielsen. I didn't know he did the 18.
No, Liam Neeson.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that wrong.
Okay. All right. Jace.
My bad.
You know what I enjoyed? Starsky and Hutch.
I like that one too. That was funny.
Yeah. I mean, they've said comedy movies don't play well in theaters anymore. The only way we can make comedies is to go with the action comedy. Because what was it? I just watched. What was it not G20 or was it G20? Had his Heads of State,
which is basically the same thing.
I mean, really is.
Who was that?
That was the John Cena, Idris Elba, their president and prime minister movie. They came out probably 2 weeks after G20 with Viola Davis, which, very different kind of movies. One was an action movie, one was an action comedy.
One had kids. This is the 18th movie. That movie should have gotten a sequel.
It's just comedy movies. Just nobody goes to see comedies, and also nobody is going to do a 2090s style comedy. They are afraid of getting canceled. It's like they will allow so much, but somehow to say stuff in a comedy is, oh, we can't do that. It makes no sense. Like, I see a whole lot of offensive stuff on C-SPAN if I want to. Okay, why the hell can't y'all do it in the movie theater?
Me and Jeff.
I like Jamelin's idea here. Patrick Warburton would have been a great Frank Drebin.
He
could have been younger too.
Who's that?
Putty. Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, he could have pulled it off because he was good. Like, I don't know he plays a very good. I don't know everything's going on.
Yes,
and it's effortless.
What's that movie we went and saw, Jeff? We was crying.
Oh gosh.
And the dude didn't know. The dude ended up shaving the other dude. And then the girl.
She's out of my league.
She's out of my league.
Oh God!
You need a little help in there.
You need a little help. Hey, yo, we was in that
thing. I've seen this.
Crying. You hear me? We were crying in that joint, man. Hey, yeah, she's out of my league, man. Oh my God.
I
I
think
watched
that
that not
was,
that long ago. It's still hilarious.
yeah, that's another underrated one. It's one of those like, yeah, this is just funny.
Now, you guys know Hot Fuzz is one of my greatest shows. Like, I love that movie. How do y'all feel about Hot Fuzz?
I don't think I've seen it.
Those are all good examples of that too, Blake.
Yeah, those are good.
Falco has to be the best movie quarterback. He's pretty. Shane Falco is pretty good. I kind of like Jamie Foxx in Any Given Sunday, just because he has a full arc of being like a super just timely, obnoxious quarterback who's all about me, and then he figures it out.
I was gonna say, I mean, any given Adam Sandler, any given Sunday.
No, The Longest Yard.
That's what I'm saying. Like Falco looked like Keanu looked like an actual quarterback.
Yes, this is true. That's true.
Like, I mean, Adam Sandler looked like the dude has been smoking too many cigarettes and been on the bench too long, and who actually ends up in jail.
That's exactly it. We wound up with all these streaming services because everybody wants a bigger piece of the pie, not realizing they're shrinking the pie as well as taking a smaller piece of it. Yes. And then I decide I don't need this service. I don't need this service. And I don't need this one either.
Yep.
She's Out of My League is hilarious. John Hamm might have been good as Frank Drebin as well. I could see that too.
Yeah.
He was like, it felt like Liam Neeson was too old to play Frank Drebin, where they could have gotten younger actors who could do the whole thing. And
he would have been a good version.
Better ideas, huh?
Liam Neeson would have been a good version of the Commissioner.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been, and let's say, like you could have had Putty playing off him. Like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, right, the old grit, Irish accent, does it up a little bit and then works against Drebin. Yeah, it would have worked. Probably, it would have worked better.
My guy Stater. I'm sorry. What's your name? Stater.
Kristen River gets hilarious about it.
She was.
Wait. Nobody would actually make that story up.
Oh man, that joint was hilarious. Jace, I think you offended. I kind of feel like he should be offended though, Jamelin.
But she never watches any movie we watch, so I'm over.
Falco has better accuracy, but he couldn't run like Steamin' Willie Beeman. Got the ladies.
That's a great night for ball.
King Collectors. I wish.
Hey, Jason. Don't start me up.
Yeah, man. What are you doing?
Friday night's a great night for football. That's my song.
Rape is what. Yeah, I mean, you could take him or Flacco.
I think Keanu.
That's a Keanu. No.
Mark A. Hot Fuzz was great. World's End and Shaun of the Dead were also pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I like Shaun of the Dead a little bit more than Hot Fuzz. Chief, where are you with World's End and Shaun of the Dead? You're on mute.
My fault. World's End was okay. Shaun of the Dead was good.
Okay. The Hot Fuzz is your number one.
Hot Fuzz, bro. I watch that all the time. It's one of my favorite movies. That joint just, that's what got me saying the greater good. Whenever somebody says the greater good, I always got to repeat it now. So, hey, Daniels, I thought about driving to Jason's house, but it's too dangerous now. This time of night.
That would have worked too. Yeah. Oh man,
Jeff, Javon, did you see She's Out of My League?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm in a band, so that gives me an extra 2 points.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm a solid 6. So what am I? You're an 8. I can live with that.
And you're way too deep to be with these guys. House of Pride.
Yeah, that joint is
Like that was one where they put on the box cover. The funniest movie since The Hangover is like, all right, I'll allow it here. But man, because Chief is not lying. I had tears in my eyes watching that movie. And I still do. That joint was so funny. You're a hard 6.
A hard 6.
I'm sure you manicure. What? Oh man. All right. Let me keep moving because I will be on that movie all the rest of the show.
It's a movie. If you can watch it without having at least one point where you're wiping tears from laughing, man, you've had a hard life.
So in some development that I'm sure no one absolutely could positively see coming, Paradise Lost, which was going to focus on the Amazon and Themyscira before Wonder Woman, is reportedly dead. I'm shocked.
I literally thought you were talking about.
As well.
I thought you were talking about Paradise on Hulu. I'm like, wait, they canceled it? That series, that shouldn't have been floated out there as a trial balloon. Would anyone care to see this? No, not at all.
You're like a Game of Thrones style look at Themyscira. Who cares? Wonder Woman's not there. Why am I interested?
Because they're going to have, what was it going to be, like Zeus and all the Greek gods were going to be there. And then they were going to be plotting on how do we take over Themyscira? We gifted, because it technically wouldn't even been Themyscira. Because, well, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, come on. This is a episode of Wonder Woman or a flashback sequence in Wonder Woman, the third Wonder Woman movie.
Okay.
When Ares comes to town.
All right. This would have been, if you were doing a Wonder Woman series, very similar to how Arrow was done, where you have the flashback as Themyscira and Wonder Woman's doing her thing in, regular DC. Like, that's the only way that kind of works, but you're not going to, no one's going to sign up for, I want to see what Hippolyta is doing. Like, yeah, so let's do that. Way too boring.
No, but I think you know what we're talking about. She's out of my league watch along. It's on Paramount Plus. It's also on my Blu-ray.
By Paramount Plus, you mean right back there.
Right.
I got it on Jeffrey Plus.
Hey, Jeff, man. Jace, Javon, man. Damn, that's the 3 J's. I guess I got to get a J name now.
Just
man.
Just squash him.
Man, you don't need to do nothing else, Chief.
Gentlemen, I gotta bow out, man. Jeff, I'll send you my list.
All right.
I will see you guys later, man. I had some surgery done on my jaw. I had to get 3 wisdom teeth pulled.
Thanks.
But one of them I had to do, basically you had to drill it out piece by piece.
Oh Lord.
And it's been like a week. It's like a week ago.
Yeah, it's still pain.
It was all bad a week ago.
I'm trying to talk, man, and the pain is coming back and it's hurting. And I need to get some more drugs in me.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Man, I'm gonna play something. Because
get well, get some sleep.
Get some sleep, man.
No, I catch up with you, man. I'll send you the my picks for the night.
All right, player.
And
well, rest up.
Chat. I'll see y'all in the chat later, man. Everybody be easy, be safe, and I'll catch up with y'all.
All right,
feel better, Chief, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, a perk and a couple shots.
Man, listen. Whew! Lucky it's on YouTube. All right, fellas.
Yes. Peace. Later, Chief. I am down for a watch along. Well, how many of y'all have Paramount Plus or don't have it on Blu-ray? Because man, I will watch that joint.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. I don't know how much talking we'll have on there. King Collector, that Arrow show was really good, and they were never able to recreate that awesomeness on WB again. I mean, I thought the shows all basically went off a cliff right around the same time. And I think with Arrow, it was when they just kept expanding the cast. I think for Arrow, what they really needed to do was have somebody of consequence get killed off by Prometheus. And that would have been the impetus. They needed to have their Arrow Civil War, which would have been fine if there are real stakes because of what happened with Prometheus. But I thought they served up two really great villains with with Dark Archer, then with Deathstroke, and then we have Prometheus. And it was like, well, let's not do anything. Let's keep status quo. And I think status quo messed them up tremendously. And then it was like, let's keep focusing on Felicity, and also let's focus on the future with no Oliver. It's like, well, this is like,
because here, I mean, I think a lot of folks know Oliver was ready to go after when they started doing the backdoor pilot for Arrow. He was like, I'm ready to go. I've done this for a number of years. I'm good. My contract is up at season 7. I'd like to go. And they were like, well, we can make some more money off this. So let's keep going. You just don't have to do as much work. You stay in this prison for no reason. And we'll do a pilot of a show after Arrow's gone about your kids. That's going to be awesome, right? Because
people are going to love this show. Yeah. And David Thanos says it's kind of like Flash. It used to be 2 or 3 people, and then they went to it was, and I think it was worse for Flash because unlike Arrow, Flash had powers. So it was, you could almost explain away, well, okay, he just has arrows, really. But Flash is the fastest man alive. Why does he need somebody who can make quakes? So can the Flash. Somebody who can freeze things. Flash doesn't need to. Just drop him in the Arctic.
He's scientist.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need always the big problem. He was actually a scientist, and I watched like the first season not too long ago. He's a criminologist, so he's actually using like, I can see the tire treads based on what kind of vehicle it is. I see the shoe size, and they were really trying to lean into Flash, but then like, if we do, what's the purpose of these guys? Because we're trying to very much follow the Arrow format. Build these characters because we're going to get to Kid Flash, and then we're already building to this character. So, I mean, we've dropped these guys' names, so people are going to want to see them with powers, but it wouldn't make sense if Barry knows all the things. So, Barry, just tell him to run, and that'll be the thing.
Flash was the worst. Yeah, because, I mean, gosh, by the end of it, it was Cecile had powers. Then we had Allegra up in there, too.
Zyrtec,
Claritin. Yeah, I mean, we just had so many characters, and I'm like, why? The show is about the Flash, and I think they just really lost the whole point. And it's like every season had a new speedster come through, and it's like, y'all are not making him important or special if there are multiple speedsters as an ally or as an enemy. And it was just, you don't even know how the Flash ended. Oh man,
don't worry about it.
I don't know when. Was Crisis the best endpoint for Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you get to the Crisis season, which is season 5, and whatever happens at the end of season 5, just let that one be. Because you don't need to get to the Dagger dude. He was lame. That got you. And when they went to Godspeed,
of course, but the worst with Godspeed was when they had the extras who did not look like Godspeed. What? It was like, this dude is 250 pounds. Why is he trying to
get Paul Lazenby out of that daggone suit? Okay, calm down. Absolutely not.
They could use assistance and help. That's why that worked. It's just the cartoon, the first season was like, how can we take Superman out to make Hawkgirl special? Like,
wait a minute, it's a laser. He's a bumbling elf and just gonna go running into the laser. Oh, Superman, you're gonna do this. Martian Manhunter is here. We really don't need Martian Manhunter. Superman.
Flash was good the first couple of seasons. It got bad when they kept bringing back Wells' Reverse Flash. Yeah, I mean, I might need to go back through the different seasons because I felt like they messed up when they brought in Ralph and forgot to check his social media account, because Ralph was a good addition there was comic book connections and ties with Flash and Elongated Man. And then it was like, he's not here anymore. I'm like, well, he was the best supporting character for him because he doesn't have the same skill set. And I don't know.
And Barry can't teach another speedster because
Exactly.
we've run that game again. We've run that gimmick, and it was you can just recast people. I don't get the whole. It's Hollywood. Oh, somebody's controversial. Now playing the role of Elongated Man.
Exactly, because that would have been an easy one. All right, it's 9:30, so let's do this thing. Yeah, Justin, Elongated Man was cool, and he could stretch. I mean, his powers were so much more useful compared to Claritin, and it's just like so annoying. And Cecile was the absolute last character that needed powers. And then bringing in Barry's kid. Ugh. Anyway, it's time now. It's 9:30. So, what was I watching? Maybe it was Reacher that inspired this one because I really liked how massive the dude was, and they just kept that fight going. I was like, well, I'm okay with it. And they did recast one of Superman's sons, and I'd argue that was for the better. I don't know. I didn't think they messed up Grodd. I thought as far as they could do Grodd, why not? So anyway, I was thinking about villains who were really great, and in some cases were so great they upstaged the hero. Now for this list, I was like, whoever. It can be just a really great villain. It can be one that was so far ahead of the hero that, yeah, let's go with that one. So, let me cue up my first one here. There we go. I had to make sure that I had it right with the photo, because I knew it was going to show the wrong version, and I did not want the wrong version. So let's go with this one, and it's a good photo. It's Cash Money Brothers from New Jack City.
CMB.
We all we got.
All we got.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Damn.
I mean, these cats were rolling around like this. They look cool right away. And New Jack City was all about, oh man, we got it's like the 21 Jump Street for movies. But oh man, Wesley Snipes as Nino Brown was one of my favorite villains. I mean, because he was just so cool. And his whole gang, they were cool too. And I mean, he got away with murder, literally, and he was just doing his thing. Kareem, he's the leader of this team. Oh man, just great.
But the thing is, he was a bad guy. He's cool, but you knew, oh, I shouldn't root for this guy.
Oh,
got it.
Yeah.
But you couldn't root for the good guys in the movie because they suck. Ice-T's acting. Come on, man. You got a lot of people who Pookie, man. Judd Nelson trying his best to be.
Don't you besmirch Hot Rod.
Yeah, high time, Judd.
Hey, Hot Rod did that to himself. Then you had Mario Van movies.
Yeah, I mean the scene at the table. I was because Christopher Williams says later on he was supposed to play G Money. I'm just like, oh,
that
no,
wouldn't
no,
work.
Oh,
That
no, no,
wouldn't
no.
Is he dreaming?
No, brother. Come on now. Like, that's Alan Payne. That was Alan Payne's role. That was
man.
Nah.
Yeah, with all due respect to Chris, you ain't no actor. You couldn't have did that. Hey, stick to the R&B, man.
Justin, stick to R&B. Oh, let me see. I dripped out on Flash around the time they brought in Savitar and had Draco Malfoy. That wasn't a bad season though. It was just like, all right, another speedster, but that wasn't terrible. Snake Eyes, you can count TV shows too. Whereas I need to rewatch New Jack City. Been too long. Soundtrack holds up.
Check it out, Pac. The soundtrack is great.
Legendary.
Quick fun fact. What was that? 5th grade talent show. Did I Want to Sex You Up as our song, me and my boy Omar, God rest his soul. And when Omar did like this, he lifted his shirt up, we started doing like My little fat ass couldn't be left out. I was always a fat kid. So when he lifted his shirt up, I'm like, I'm not gonna be left out neither. I lift my little fat shirt up and start, showing my little donut to the ladies in the crowd. That music got cut off quickly. And we got the Sandman yoke off the stage. The Sandman at the Showtime at the Apollo yoke right off the stage. To
I feel
the
like
TikTok,
somebody in the school administration needed to check the playlist. What?
Oh,
Because it's right there.
Because they didn't look at the song, and then it was into the ooh.
Okay, this is cool.
Take off your coat, I'll make
You're
you
not listening to the radio.
Yeah,
It was
we done.
everywhere.
You forget, man, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds back then were not listening to Color Me Bad and what was hip. They were listening to what was hip in their day or whatever. I said 30, 40 these days is different than 30, 40 in 1989, 1990.
Tis true.
Different.
Tis true.
Different.
Different world.
So when they heard...
they went off. Sorry, J.
Yes.
King, what's your first one?
My first is Castor Troy.
Castor Troy.
I'm Castor Troy.
I'm
Hey, from the opening scene when he lit the bomb and he walked up to that girl in the pastor's vespers, and then grabbed that girl's ass. It was like, full Nick Cage mode. I was like, yeah, this dude is raunchy and I like him. He's raunchy. I like this guy.
Yeah.
And as it turned, he was cooler than everything else in the movie, Castor Troy.
No matter how he looked.
No matter how ridiculous.
Yes. All right, Jace, who's your first one?
I'm gonna go with Maligan from First Night. Because I don't know anybody who's we watched that at a press screening. That was Maligan was the only he was holding that movie together.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I mean, it's Sean Connery is King Arthur. This should work. Nah, man, we got to make Richard Gere the dude. He's Lancelot. Why am I bringing this dude around? Nah, don't worry about it. He's cool. He's Richard Gere. He's a sex symbol. But Maligan, I am the coolest bad guy in this train. Like, I mean, he looked like, oh yeah, that's the bad guy. That's the dude.
Yeah. That's a good call. Because man, First Night was such a disappointment. Let's see where I want to go with next. This one I did have in the thumbnail, and this is another one that I was thinking. That absolutely he is one of the walking definitions of this one in this whole category. It is Gary Oldman, and I guess the role that kind of introduced me to him, but he was so good, and I was like, yeah, he's cooler than our hero, the professional. He was a great villain.
Bring me everyone.
Right.
Everyone.
It was so unhinged. It's like, man.
He just took that joint like,
yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, he was doing his thing. Let's see. So that was mine. J. King, how about you?
I was hoping you didn't take Gary Oldman for another role.
Oh, there you go.
Because Gary Oldman plays a good villain, and he's been a good
does.
villain in a few movies. And one of my favorites, Dracula. Him as Drac was cool.
Okay.
That dude was cool in that.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
I thought it was so interesting how he was able to pivot in the Nolan trilogy and be a really great Commissioner Gordon. I was like, I wasn't expecting this. When the announcement was like, I guess he could look like him. I was like, yo, he's great.
He's great. Gary Oldman.
Yeah. All right, bro. Who's next for you?
I know he's a title character, but I'm still gonna use it. Khan and the Wrath of Khan. Like that dude, man.
Was cool.
Yeah, Ricardo Montalbano. I mean, it's just I've been working out, okay, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that, like, yeah, I'm the coolest dude in here. You know, I'm getting my revenge after that daggone one episode. And his revenge was, like,
yeah, it was. It was real.
Creepy, but he was a dude in that movie. So that's my next one. Yeah.
Alonzo Training Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that is I'm grabbing this movie all the way to the top of the Oscars.
And Ethan Hunt's in this thing. He's good. Yeah, but he's not me. Oh yeah, I like
Ethan
Brad.
Hawke, not Ethan Hunt.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wait,
I always felt like
wasn't in that.
Tupac would have been better as Alonzo because Denzel he's an East Coast guy and he brought a lot of that to Alonzo. And I know Tupac is originally an East Coast guy, but he show you how great of an actor he was. He had West Coast people believing he was born and raised on the West Coast.
What, sorry?
Well, hey, it wasn't even that, Jeff. You know, when he was pronouncing stuff like stores, like the way he was putting his West Coast pronunciation on certain words, that's an actor.
This dude, he started as an actor.
He was an actor. He
acted as a rapper.
I think it was like he just got lost in the character.
He got lost in his character. The greatest role ever played was Tupac the rapper, right? I felt like him as Alonzo would have been something else. That'd have been something else. Go back and watch Juice. When he really got to cut his teeth at that scene when they were back at the school.
You could just say Tupac from Juice because he stole that movie too.
He stole that whole movie.
Coolest villain.
Yeah, and that's my next one. So yeah, sorry about
that. He was incredible in Juice. I'm the one you need to be worried about.
Partner.
Darth Vader, of course. No, to put you on the spot, which one? Tetsuo. Yeah.
Bring my shuttle, please.
Ugh. And another vote for Alonzo from Training Day. Justin, Hades from the Disney movie Hercules.
That's a good one.
Quaritch and Varang from Avatar. Tobias Whale.
Was Tobias Whale from
Here's a hint.
That dude was amazing.
He was great.
Oh man, I'm mad I haven't seen that dude in more roles because that dude was carrying it.
She wouldn't have seen. I think that movie's called Shadow Force with Kerry Washington and my guy Omar Sy, I believe is his name. Let's start this up. Shadow Force. Yeah, he was in that. If you can find that to watch, Shadow Force is a really good, underrated action movie, and Mark Strong is in it. So,
sign me up.
Method Man, Divine Joseph Randolph is her full name. Divine Joy Randolph. It's really good, and I feel like it got really just lost in the shuffle, but it's a good one.
Is it Strike Force?
Shadow Force.
Okay.
Kerry Washington, Omar Sy. And let's see. My next one. I have to pull up the picture because y'all are not going to know who I'm talking about. Now, Jace, I showed you Raging Fire.
Oh, yeah.
So, my guy here, Enjo, awesome. He is. I feel like Kenny Omega modeled his character, even though he was around long before this guy. But Raging Fire's villain, Enjo, is one of the coolest villains I've ever watched. The dude is smooth. I mean, look how he's drawing a pistol. He is so cool the entire movie. And when he rocks his sunglasses, he is legitimately the character Kenny Omega wants to be as the cleaner. Awesome. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. Jay King, what's next?
This is a tie. Hopefully this is not the last one, is it?
No.
We have one more. Okay. So I'm gonna squeeze two in at Tupac, Bishop / Birdie. Bishop from Juice, Birdie from Above the Rim.
Above the rim. Nice.
Living life above the rim.
BBD's song was underrated on that too.
Yes, it was.
Boba Fett.
Of course, Boba Fett.
Dennis Leary, Judgment Night.
Oh, Thanos. Which Joker?
Yeah, which one? Because there's several that could count in this one. Yeah. Kaiser Sose. Kaiser Sose. Jack Nicholson version. Okay. Oh man, we're throwing in TV villains.
Oh my god,
24 was such a likable character in the beginning, but what she was revealed, I hated her so much every time she was on screen.
Oh my gosh. Man.
No lies. I wish I could have enjoyed that the same way. Stupid
Yeah.
Fox advertising.
Oh my gosh. Because that was, if you bought into her character, and then it was,
Mhm.
you son of a, wait, oh, I can't say what you are, but dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
24 has a lot of characters on that chart too, especially season 5.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Collateral.
Are we doing TV too?
Oh, we can throw it in.
Fade. What's this one from?
That is from Dune 2.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, Joker.
Yeah.
Ray Park's Darth Maul.
Yeah. It was bad, dude.
Gary Oldman as Drexel Spivey.
Joey Pantoliano as Ralph from The Sopranos.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is one of my favorite vampire movies. Tupac,
Yeah.
Role to Die For. Raymond Reddington.
That's from Blacklist.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Scar from Lion King. Palpatine and Return of the Jedi.
From Return?
I feel like Palpatine for me would win for
Sith.
Sith.
Yeah.
Gosh, that dude, it was like, man, this bastard, his whole plan came together.
His whole plan came together. Hey, when he pulled Anakin's strings when he was being lapped down by Mace Windu.
Help me, Anakin. You played that little dummy right into your hands. I loved every second of it.
See, Jeff, last week's I said Palpatine threw that fight because he knew Anakin was coming.
Hey.
Like,
Hey.
no, he's like,
nah. See, I disagree because I feel like Palpatine was a vain dude and he would not take the lightning to the face because he had everything else go exactly according to plan. He wasn't like, you know what I need to do to push this over? Get this figured. I don't think that was his plan. I think when he took down those other 3 Jedi so quick, which made no sense, he was like, I got him, and then I will make it. Oh, he was not throwing that fight at that point. Mace had it for him.
I don't think he cared.
I don't think
that was all part of the plan.
All he needs is Anakin to join him. He will win because he's like, I know all I have to do is press Order 66. But I sense Anakin's here, and I sense the conflict.
It's not like he was a young Norman Reedus or Brad Pitt. He didn't give a, at that point, I'm like, I'm ugly any damn way. I'm old.
Once I have that much power, it's not going to matter. I mean, remember, I'll have, sooner or later, I'll be having Rey Skywalker.
Maybe that's who I should make my ultimate villain. Now Jalen has a question for you. J King, how do you say store? I spend so much time making fun of people out here saying water. All this time I'm gonna be saying store funny.
It's a West Coast thing. Like when you hear him saying certain stuff, he was like using that like LA people say certain things like store, like you know what I mean? It's like how Baltimore people say T and you. You know what I mean? Anything with the U sound, they Baltimore that. Like I don't know, he just had that vernacular, man, and that was part of his lore as an actor. Like he was getting into the regionalism of where he was. That's why I say him as Alonzo, man, he'd had that West Coast down.
See, I feel like the one thing with those two is Denzel was taller and bigger than Ethan, and that physical thing, because Tupac, he had a presence, but he was not the biggest dude. And I feel like it's a fair fight with him and Ethan. Whereas,
and you know what though,
bully thing to him too.
You know what though, too, Jeff, with that, it's like with Joe Pesci. Like Joe Pesci is 5'4" on his best day with a great pair of shoes, but you believed every bit of his gangster, especially with what's so funny about me. Tell me.
I mean,
like that intimidation factor.
Him from that because of the Napoleon complex.
Yeah,
Tupac is in that weird nebulous stage where he was in this phase of like, I could see him being the really tough out second to last boss or that obnoxious character, not the main one. It's just, I don't know what it's in that Training Day universe. He could do that in other stuff like To Death Row, but not so much there.
And my only rebuttal to that is you put it in a movie, You add 20 pounds to a guy and have him a shotgun in his hand. All that goes out the window. Now he's the most dangerous guy you know.
Gus Ring, bring me Thanos.
Bring me Thanos.
Absolutely, I had him on my list too. Right, agreed. Palpatine and Sith, yes. Palpatine and Jedi, nah. He was. It was funny because he was a really like he did the role and he was the ultimate bad guy there. But it was like, gosh, this guy really had this whole getting thrown down that shaft coming to him, and I really appreciate it so much more. I mean, because I was like, do it. But man, he is so evil. It's like I was so glad he had his happy ending of getting thrown down the shaft, and that was the last time anybody ever sees Palpatine again.
Ever.
Din Djarin in the Book of Boba Fett. Right, King Collector. No, I think Mace just got him. Right.
Okay.
Mace was always stronger than Yoda. But he knew, probably to your fact, all right, all I got to do is just keep him busy a little bit longer because Anakin's coming. I don't feel like anybody who wiped out those 3 Jedi that fast would go, let me wait till Anakin comes through. He could have been
no, man.
He could have worked Anakin. These guys came in here trying to kill me. We got to stop him. You're right. That's all you needed to do with Anakin. Anakin was getting wrapped around his finger. That whole last moment with Mace, because they're like, no.
He needs to be, again, because he has to play Anakin, that he's still the hero.
Exactly.
His job is, Anakin, you're saving me from the Jedi because the Jedi are evil. It's not because I'm losing the fight. Anakin still has to believe he's still a hero.
He lost the fight, by the way. No, regardless. He lost. He was
okay.
He was taking that L. Mace was about to kill him. And
I always felt like if Mace was that dude, man, come on, man, you cut my hands off and knock me out the window, man. Come on, man.
I mean,
something else he could have did, man. Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Going out like that.
I'm sorry. I don't know how many times actually. Javon probably knows it. How many times do you think we watched that unlimited power scene?
Yeah, I don't know, Jace. A lot of times.
I wonder if you've seen it more than I have.
Oh man.
Cad Bane in the Clone Wars. Yeah, let me see. Another one for me. Oren Ishii.
Yeah.
Her and the whole Crazy 88s. They made the movie for me. And I enjoyed Kill Bill Volume 1. But man, that whole last act was masterful. It was just, it was great. All the blood and carnage. And then, hey, let's go out into the snow for our fight. Gotcha. Cool. Let's do it. Oh, awesome.
Hey, when Oren Ishii ran across that table when my man was loose with his tongue and cut his head clean off and said, now I'm going to say this in English. I said, hey, yeah.
Like, that was so much. She's like, I can speak fluent, but I'm going to have her translate and I'm going to say this correctly. So and then when Sophie's translating, she's like, yeah, she's saying this for real. Like, okay.
Yeah. Dang, I thought Mace was second only to Yoda, but Mace is the most balanced Jedi ever. He has control over the light and dark sides of the Force. Justice says Palpatine played the whole galaxy. He purposely let Windu get the upper hand. Blake says, agreed, King. When I think about Mace Windu getting killed, I always say, dang, can't believe that.
Hey, man. Hey, Blake, I was so disappointed with that. I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I mean, especially because at this point, most of us have watched the animated Clone Wars too. I mean, and I'm talking the 5-minute ones where he's basically wiping out armies of droids by himself. Yeah. And then it's one dude like, whoa, so how bad is this guy?
Yeah.
He's pretty bad,
actually. Then you go with the Clone Wars Palpatine when he's got his dual lightsabers like, all right, Savage. All right, Mom. What y'all got?
What you got?
Get out of here, chumps.
Yeah. Light work.
Suckers. Man, all the Viper Squad from Kill Bill were good characters, but Oren was the best. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole movie is like around her. The best sequence, the animation deal, anime moment, then her just chilling, her whole backstory, and then the fight with the bride. It's like, man, I think that's what happened. We didn't have Oren in much of the second part, and I was like, it's happening. All right. Anyway, Jace, who's your next one?
My next one is going to be Hans Gruber.
Good choice.
Han was a bad dude.
Hey, by the time they're the wiser, we'll be sitting on a beach earning 10%. I love that line so much.
It's like, I give you the FBI.
Oh my gosh, is everything okay? That whole joint when he code switches to American.
Man, Bill Clay. Hey, Hans.
Woo. Let's see. J. King, who's your next one? Is this your last one?
It's gonna have to be, and I've been waiting for this guy the whole time, man. Clarence Boddicker.
Oh yes.
Bitches leave.
I was trying to figure out which one was gonna be the last one.
His crew is just great the whole way around.
Oh,
it's like, hey, we're representing America. We're representing the dream, baby. I've got a whole diverse staff.
United Benetton of bad guys, man.
He's like, Clarence is like, I don't see color, and you believe him.
He had a little bit of everybody in this group, man. They was just missing the Latino guy, man. That's it.
And you fly, Bobby.
You fly, Bobby. Hey, Chamberlain, go ahead, man. Oh, Clarence was my man.
Absolutely, bro.
Who's cut up face hitting on the receptionist. I'm sorry.
He's nice and sleazy. He's just the perfect villain.
I'm sorry. I thought you weren't going to be here, so I had to take this one. All right, Mr. Han, Enter the Dragon.
Suddenly, Mr. Han, I'd like to leave your island.
I mean, it seemed for me when he's fighting my man, this is like, bang.
I love Mr. Han, man. How many times have we watched that scene, Jason?
Bullshit.
What's the thanks to Demolition Man?
Yeah. That's probably from Demolition Man.
Yeah. Nice. My last one, and we've been talking about a lot, Neil from Heat. And his whole crew. I mean, I feel like sometimes really great movie crews have a really cool leader too, and Neil is just the coldest. Yeah, I have a woman, and it's been nice and all, but if I see you next time, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger, brother. Oh man, I mean, he's just like, yeah, it's been nice and all.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
That was the coldest thing. It was issue. I'm out. It was like, no, but all you have to do is leave. Just one last thing. I'm out.
Come on.
I got to take care of his business. I don't blame him though. Yeah, he had it coming. All right, well, it is that time. There's so many nominees. Who will be chosen? Jace, who is your first nominee for Dummy of the Week?
Oh man. I'm just, there's so many, and I'm trying to figure out how to say this. How to phrase it, but hey, I'm sorry. I've listened to so much music over my lifetime. I don't know half the daggone words, and I partied my tail off to it. Anybody didn't? I mean, I'm sorry. That halftime show, that was a blast. Anybody who's just mad for no reason, acting like you don't listen to opera and know every daggone word, and anyone who partied with me, we listened to so many daggone songs. I mean, Timbaland was basically stealing every song from Indian films when we were rocking it. So yeah, anybody didn't enjoy that? I'm sorry, it Dummy of the Week to me.
David Thanos again with that flea market.
Oh man,
flea market bootleg. That's bad on both levels.
Flea market bootleg.
Right. I mean, it's not just the flea market, which is already low.
It's not hit the tooth for. Okay.
So for the low.
Mine has to be Stephon Diggs. I mean, gosh, he had a bad Sunday. He was like, let me post up with my baby mama while my more famous baby mama, who rented out a $1.2 million party, post Super Bowl party, has worse seats. And then I'm going to show love to the baby mama. It gets dumped at halftime.
But they both baby mamas.
I'm just saying. I said the more profitable, the one who's making more money, who has a career beyond baby mama number 2.
I mean, how you get dumped at halftime?
Nobody said he was a smart man.
I was just like, that is. I think she saw the footage of him. I love you. I mean, just like in the worst part, they lost the game. Like, you can do all that. Well, that's fine. I'll go find a new baby mama at my Super Bowl party.
I heard the rumor that it was like she basically thought he was going to propose if they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow. Hey, you're not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you doing it backwards, dog.
No, I mean, it's just.
Oh.
I mean, seriously, it's like, think about it, dude. You rented out a castle for this woman for a date. And I mean, at that point, I know you got stupid money. You know, you can do this, but maybe this is one. Hey, if I'm renting out a castle, I must be wanting to marry this girl.
I mean, you would think that's what you propose. I'm not going to top this date. I mean, because you winning the Super Bowl, come on. I mean, that who knows? The ref can make a bad call, but I was going to propose, ref. Sorry, man. I'll get you next play. That's not going to happen. But the castle, you renting out a castle, dude. Not everybody can do that. Anybody can propose at the Super Bowl after they win. Even Sam Darnold.
So you could have went to Golden Corral off that one. You could have took the Urs to Golden Corral, took her on a ride around the city, and went right to the and got you a nice little suite at the La Quinta. You could have got 2 rooms at the La Quinta.
They did this one too. How about that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And like he was doing the true confessions.
Like he heard way too much Usher.
He was on Robin Thicke. I gotta get it back. No, this is not the way to do it, player.
No, this ain't it though. This ain't it though.
Well, I love you, man. This better don't mean nothing without you.
Yeah, maybe if you won gold, but sorry, bronze? No, not good enough.
I'm sorry. I'm already in the DM and the guy who won gold, loser.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. That was
all right, J. King, how about you?
I think first off, I don't know, man. I feel like the whole Bad Bunny halftime show controversy. I'm like, you ain't gonna remember who did the halftime show by the time we talking about Easter. Why does it matter? Number 2 is a big FU to all this bullshit with ICE and all this hatred. Climb off your high horse, man. Who cares if we spoke English? I didn't care if he was speaking Klingon out there. As long as it was a FU to fascism, as long as it was a FU to xenophobia, I'm with it. If you didn't like it, watch something else. Turn the damn, I don't care, the Real Housewives or whatever. Get off your soapbox, you idiot. It's more pressing things going on. If it was mid, it was mid. If you loved it, you loved it. But the bottom line is it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I was just glad somebody was giving a middle finger to what's going on out here. And it wasn't even a big middle finger. It was at the end of the day a call for peace anyway, peace and love and understanding. And if you can't understand that, you whack. So shut up. Drink some orange juice, man. Take a pill. Lay down. Do anything, man. But stop getting your underwears in a bunch behind something that you know was a protest. We all get to protest. Shut up. And it's not in English, and they're foreign, they're American, you idiot. And look, we're so arrogant as Americans, we go to other countries expecting them to speak English. So shut your damn mouth.
I mean,
shut up. What are you mad at?
Who is it? Somebody said, like, hey, Roger Goodell is a capitalist. Do you know
it's the NFL.
Do you understand where the NFL is expanding?
Yes. How many games did we have overseas this year alone?
We're going to Spain. We're probably going to have a team in Mexico City in the next 5 years.
Mexico City.
I'm starting the groundwork now.
Relax yourself. It's not that serious, man. It's entertainment at the end of the day. and you got other sources to be entertained if you don't like this. You could have turned into the Kid Rock. I'm mad that, and this is what I don't understand about people like Kid Rock and all that. And Kid Rock is another person, another dummy cosplaying as trailer trash when you grew up affluent. People still getting taken in by that. But anyway, who was also a bullshit rap in the '90s. But we ain't gonna talk about none of that. What I don't understand about those people is like, and to all our white family, don't get offended by what I'm gonna say because this is not offending to be offensive. But you still white. You not welcome. Hey, Louis C.K. did this joke years ago, and it's funny, but it's true. At what point in history would you not be welcome? If you went back to 1562, somebody would say, we have a table waiting for you, sir. If you'd like, you can check your coat. It's What are you upset about? What are these people upset about? Somebody spoke Spanish, and it was all Spanish at the halftime song and show. You're not watching for the halftime show. You watch for the game anyway. And what are you upset about? You're not losing anything. You're still a person who doesn't have to deal with the same things as minorities have to deal with in this country and in this world. Stop being so mad about people coming here. And the whole country is built on that ideal. Give us your tithe, you're poor. Immigrants make the land. It's what it is. And you cannot be mad about stolen land being inhabited by people from other nations. It's what it is. So again, I'm trying to get on that, but get off your high horse, man. Stop being so mad about every damn thing, especially things that ain't ruining your life. Shut up. You got bigger fish to fry out
here. All right. Well, thank you as always, Bro Shot. J King, we'll see you back in April.
Yeah.
Probably in the middle of the month.
All right. We'll look for you there. Thank you for everybody hanging out with us. Snake Eyes, Rick Cage, Jamlin Parks, David Thanos, King Collector, Rick Cage, Blake Tarpley, Snake Eyes, Maurice, Justin Solo, Michael Solis, Mark A, Blake Tarpley, Ryan Daly, and Henry G. I think now I've caught everyone.
Sir Green Lantern, Rick Cage, Esquire.
Yes. Okay.
Every damn body.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow, I'll be back on as usual, talking about a whole bunch of stuff because Toy Fair is coming up, and I've got a wish list of stuff I want to see. So get your list ready, and don't forget, if you have not been already liking stuff to unlock all kinds of stuff for the giveaway, please do so. You still got a little bit more than half a month to go, so keep it up, and we'll see you next week, next Wednesday, talking about more stuff. Maybe I'll start watching something else besides the Olympics. Probably unlikely, but we'll see. But for now, thank y'all so much. This episode of Lau's Movie Files has been filed.